To your own nightmares I pray you tend. Amid smoke and shadow I must foster my own.
What do you want? Boss is busy. Good. Boss could listen up. Don't waste his time. We're not here to chit-chat with...
Talk, you traitor!
We don't want to hurt you, Marla.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anna? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry... Bart, Cade, get her to talk or...
His sneer travels from the...
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming.
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back into a garish open...
Leave me be, brother. This traitor
Tell
needs my
the truth
attention.
now. Who was it that said it? Keep yourself out of trouble, brother. You don't want to find yourself in this one's place.
Brave lad. Waltzing in here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me. You came into my house, bub.
He winces loudly and holds a hand to the bandage on his side. The large red spot in its center has grown larger and wetter.
Family dish. Lucky for me, she caught an old wound. Scar slowed down the knife. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy? I've got people. They've got people. People talk. But me? I love... Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all? That's so.
He leans back and narrows his eye.
You know, the order's been going on about Godwoken for an eon now. Voidwoken's still lurking. So if you are who you say you are, what's the point of you? Ah, and it just so happens I can help you. Depending on what you can do for me. Everything costs something round here. Only I got people to maintain. You help me, I help you. Simple as...
He gestures towards the band.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Mar. I'd like a word with the guy. Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out it. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of them. Well, like I said, Mordus is a special guy. A sorcerer, matter. If there's something you want to find out from him, here, you can take this. Good luck.
What's got into you? What's got into you?
Table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm wrestling you. She glimmers in and out of view, merging with the shadows. Crowing, she slams your hand.
You need to practice more, dear. Try some pull-ups before you even think. I bested that void-woken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own 2 hands. So, since you can't hurt... based on your performance so far, that's cute. But I shouldn't judge your baby steps. The lion judges not the pussycat, eh? Cute. Go talk then.
Down for a little scuffling and tussling? Let's see if you got some fight in you. Is that so? Well, looks like the crowd'll get its money's worth, for sure. You accept her challenge, do you? Your call. Not everyone can rise to Murga's levels. She's got enough. In any case, you're in for a treat, laddie. Better than sweet cream stew on Lucian's Day. Who's coming along with you?
She appraises you, unsmiling.
Nice to see the cub has some claws. You drew blood, but you removed your blindfold in the arena. You failed my challenge. Now I'll never taste. Try your luck somewhere else.
Nice show out there. You're smouldering, you are. That's Murga's call. I abide by her. Nice show out there. That's Murg.
Need your hand squeezed some more? Plenty of lonely drinkers upstairs might be more amenable to that than me.
Who in their right mind would keep a void woken locked up like this?
Nice show out there. Nice show out there. Oh, this'll be a scotch. I need aid.
Say, looky, a champion, good for my belly.
The dwarf bounces up and down with glee, then catches himself.
Extraordinary, son. Just extraordinary. The spirit of the one ain't just praise you're earning, though. Giving you this key, too. It's an arena champ tradition. Takes you to treasure, it does. And only a champ can survive that journey.
The dwarf bellows out to all within ear.
I proclaim thee the champion of the Driftwood Arena. Get your cloak on and take it.
Seems I can't use that right now. No go. Not now, at least.
No go. Not now, at least.
own kind is my advice.
This town is poor, but this room is...
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to...
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass. The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the... And yet...
Oh, forget.
Can you hear? Perhaps I am already mad.
She buries her head in her hand.
Make it...
You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know. If they can get Alexander, they get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilda.
Stick to your own kind is my advice.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn.
You really don't have to look that far. Oh, forget it.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
You got that right, Hilda. You got that right.
And you're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. From a mile away.
The bell
Then
still
you're
rings.
an idiot.
Do you hear it? Do you
And you
hear
can't be
it?
too careful, you know. If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilda.
Stick to your own kind is my advice.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn.
You really don't have to look that far.
She babbles breathlessly on.
The bell rings a warning and the tide...
She babbles breathlessly on. Barely aware you're there.
The bell rings...
Stick to your own kind is my advice. You really don't have to look that far. Oh, forget it.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn.
Should I check the cupboards for ogres? That's quite all right.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Doesn't this room strike you as eerie? There's a chill in the... But, of course, I should hold my tongue and stand guard.
As you approach the silken-robed noble, Ifan does a double-take and laughs in recognition. He pulls you to one side.
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems. A moment.
Ifan bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. As they part, talking animatedly, the man's beard slips. They chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently. Ifan waves it. The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor, using an apple, some playing cards. Ifan claps the man on the back and turns.
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roos thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the Godwoken contract.
What on earth is that noise?
That would be my stomach, my lord. Perhaps I could go downstairs for a bit of stew?
Absolutely
What about
not.
that?
The
What
coffers,
is radio got?
the coffers, they're to be guarded day and night.
Curiosity kills the cat. We'll get you sent to Fort John.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're willing to
All right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
then you're an idiot.
What the devil are you staring at?
He seems less lush.
It's as lush as it's always been. Now turn your eyes on my treasures, not my person.
Experience of a lifetime, is it? It's disgusting, that's what it is. I'll knock it if I want, even if I haven't tried it.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm telling you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilka.
What on earth is that noise?
That could be my stomach. Perhaps I...
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got it.
They were right about me. I'm just another useless elf.
Once,
Might as
this
well
was
have
a tavern.
rotted in the death hole. What's even the point? This must be the place Lohar mentioned. It looks unassuming enough.
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids. She slowly opens her left eye, then...
What's it to you, slow wit?
The dwarf unfolds her arms.
All right, brother. Right, glad Lohar. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta say, who knows? Anything that gives away what Mordus has been up to. That weird priest's been hanging around Lohar for ages. Those half-wits below will know more. Get to it then.
Down the hatch then.
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh, you got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours.
What's this? I found something.
Well now, how's my...
Ivan smiles and...
There we go. The door's open.
My Duna's dagger, brother. You here to free us or kill us?
The male dwarf pauses, then gives a...
We're not looking to cause trouble.
The male dwarf expels 2 long...
We've only been fretting here for a few hours, but it's felt like days.
Ain't found nothing that lets on what Mordus is up to. Only thing we managed were to close that door and get us stuck.
Lohar ain't gonna be pleased.
Ain't no telling where that priest has gone to. Started acting all funny, not... Well, at first, he was just buddying around with Lohar and the rest, you know. But then he'd start looking all sickly. Then some stranger tried taking old Lohar down, but got himself caught in time.
She taps her finger against her...
A woman knows things. Nothing. Best we head off then.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Well, this won't do. If I can get stuck, then I can get unstuck.
Loha will want to know of this.
The shrine depicts Duna, yet as clearly seen, you run your hands along the exterior. There's no mistaking the sound of stone chafing stone. The entrance to the
I've spotted something. A skull? It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre. A skull? It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre. A skull? It's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
I heard rumour Mortis is working for the Order. What say you?
Better get out there before Mortis makes it all the way past Arks. I asked you for a man, not a note.
He takes the letter from your hands and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger.
Bloody goddamn spit suck. This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and yours. Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Seems as though Mortis wasn't mine, of course. That's why I haven't heard from the cave. Listen up, I need your help. We all do. Mortis has his hands on something dangerous. Something I was... Look, me and mine, we move classified cargo. Take it right. Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters, not my folks. I ordered it to be destroyed. I guess Mortis, that can't happen. Easy enough to say, innit? But between the Voidwoken and the Order, we've got... My people had an operation up in the caves outside town. Good access. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken. I bet my lucky left foot Mortis is in the cave. You gotta pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late. Finally, someone... Give me your map. I'll show you where we... I don't want to know what'll happen if...
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
heard any news?
Nothing good. The voidwoken are everywhere. Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Yes, of course.
Much business today?
Buying or selling?
Well, keep steady. People still need potions. We may soon enough.